One simply has to make you look and sound like the leader that you could be.
A leader is somebody who takes different ideas from people in their group and cohesively puts them together.
Are ones that can bring out the best in others. That happens by outlining a set of expectations that hopefully should be challenging but yet not so hard as to make the task impossible.
A leader has to be able to inspire and persuade people.
The greatest leaders is being a servant. Whatever needs to be done, whatever you've been told to do, you do it without question.
Your problem is that you haven't got the courage for this fight.
Never gives up.
Is somebody who's decisive.
A leader has to be able to say what needs to be said, even if other people don't agree with it.
A leader has to be attractive so that the people in the audience will listen and pay attention to them.
Their ability to be charismatic, to have a group of people follow them, and stuff like that.
Gotta be persuasive.
Leadership is about making a statement.
That it should be charismatic.
What makes someone a leader is, first, you have to be humble. You got to lose your pride and be humble, and you have to become a servant.
Above all else, a leader really needs to be understanding.
With all due respect, sir, I have done battle every single day of my life.
Power is very important to leaders, because without power you cannot lead.
Okay. Leadership is all about power. Leadership is about the proper application of power and the negotiation of power between the people who are being led and the people who are doing the leading.
In order to be a leader, you need followers.
You have to pave the way for them.
Because an important concept of leadership is accepting your role, and not everyone can be a leader because then you'd have so many voices talking back and forth that nothing would get done. And not everyone has the qualities of being a leader, so part of leadership is kind of submitting to that and being a follower.
What is a milkshake without milk? What is leadership without followers? The followers make up the body of the leader, and without followers, then a leader is nothing. A leader doesn't exist. They don't mean anything to this world.
Leaders can play a big role in social change because they're the people that can get people together and organized where things can actually get done rather than people that just kind of have good intentions.
When it comes to things like social change, leadership is absolutely necessary. Because without leadership, social change is nigh impossible. If you don't lead a movement, if you don't inspire other people, if you don't spread the word about what you're doing, and you don't explain the reasoning behind your actions, then it's not going to make that much of a difference to them. But if you want to affect thousands, if you want to affect millions, you need to get other people into your line of thinking.
Okay, the difference between management and leadership is management is quite literally telling those below you what to do and how to do it, and being a leader is modeling that behavior and acting as an example.
When you manage people, it's really simple. You're telling them what to do. You're not part of them, you are over them. But when you're a leader, you work with the people. You offer new ideas. You get creative.
So at the end of the day, a leader is someone who acts as the representative for a group of people, which is known as his followers. And without a group of followers, a leader is just one grain of sand in an entire desert. A good trait that a leader can have is that they need to be charismatic, they need to inspire other people, they need to be courageous, and they never back down. They're integral because without them, social change is impossible, as they become the drivers for change within a society, not to mention the fact that it is because they have power that they are able to institute these changes. But with great power comes responsibility, so too much power will see the downfall of a leader. And at the end of the day, a leader is different from a manager because a manager will tell you what to do, and a leader will show you how to do it. Leadership is when you're the darkest of times, and you don't look for a light, you become the beacon of light for others. Kind of like the lights they have on the side of a highway to keep the cars on the road, except you are the road. That's what leadership is. You're the road. You're the light. You're the path. You're the car. Leadership is everything, and your followers are just being funneled to achieve your greatest desires. If you want to change something, then lead it!
No hablo inglés.